Today is 4 p.m. on a Thursday in Dubai. I am about to start work and I'm going to bring you with me so you can see what I do for a living, how it actually works and how I make my money. I'm also going to go a bit deeper into how I landed the deal and how you can land some too. So if you don't know what I do already, what I do is a thing called UGC, which is basically user-generated content. So backstory, the reason why user-generated content is a thing is basically brands used to make content of their products and services themselves, but when they started getting testimonials from other people using their products and services, they actually got more sales from these videos because it's another person talking about it. Like if I made a product and I spoke about it myself, you're less likely to trust me than someone else saying I tried this product, it's good, because they have less incentive, right? So this is how it started off, and now it's a huge industry. There are hundreds and thousands of content creators out there. There are millions of brands that are using user-generated content, and this is literally what I do for a living. I create content for brands, talking about their products and services and saying how good they are. And this user-generated content is posted on social media, by the way. Brands need a constant pipeline of this, so this is why you can make so much money with it, because when brands like you, they keep coming back. Like I have multiple brands on retainer that pay me every single month. And today I'm going to be working with a brand called Chipsy, which is basically like a Walkers or like a Lay's, I think, but it's like an Egyptian version crisp. Because I'm out in Dubai, I ended up landing this one. I've never worked with this brand, by the way, before. This is my first time. I actually landed this one on an agency platform. I do a bunch of different outreach in loads of different ways to brands. So basically I have a virtual assistant. This is my biggest, like, you need this to scale in UGC. Everyone that I teach, they hire a VA, and this is how they surpass their first 2K month and make it to 5 and 10K months, because when you have someone who can just constantly land you brand deals, it makes your life so much easier. So anyway, this is the brand deal. It's from a brand called Chipsy. You can see it here. I'm making £450 from this collab. The brand actually sent over some inspiration content of like videos that I could make with the content. So you can see, for example, here, something like this. Or I could make something like this. Or even something like this.
Need to stay hydrated for your runs but want less sugar in your sports drink? Let me put you on the new Gatorade. Lower sugar, contains no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or colors. Order ahead with Walmart's express delivery to get it in as fast as an hour. 4 delicious flavors to choose from. Stop compromising on your sports drink. Shop now.
So they also give me like what I must include in the video, what I should put on the screen, what I want to make it like, and then there's 3 videos that I'm making for this brand, but they're all pretty simple, so that's why they're all like they're all not crazy price. But look, if you see here, it's only 20 seconds long, this one is 6 seconds long, and this one is 15 seconds long, so they're all very easy to make. I should be able to make all 3 of them in under an hour. So they've given me 4 flavors of crisps. I've got sweet chili and cheese, I've got French cheese, I've got tomatoes and oregano and Greek Mediterranean mix. And basically once I shoot with these like products, I get to keep them all, and I've got a bunch more here. And the idea is like I get sent all of these products to shoot with, but then once I finish shooting, I just get to keep them. So yeah, this is the products that I'm shooting with today. So this is what I've got going on right now, just to be able to get this shot, because I wanted a shot like above the table, because this is what they sent for their inspo, and rather than me like holding it, I've got it going like this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to like empty some of the crisps to make it look quite interesting, and maybe make the crisp packets dance a bit and stuff. It's been 20 minutes. I've filmed 2 videos. I have 1 left to film. I just finished filming. That was actually a really quick brief because there wasn't any talking clips. They were all B-roll. B-roll was basically where you shoot videos of you doing different things. Like I was opening the crisp packet, eating the crisps, you know, sitting down, eating them in different places. Like it was really simple. And it took me like 30 minutes. So £450 in 30 minutes. I think that's a pretty good day's work. So basically what would happen next is I'm sending my content to my VA. VAs are so important for UGC. Like I always say, the reason why people go from like 1 or 2K month to like 5, 10 is because they have a VA. My VA does all of my outreach, does all of my editing. Not hard or expensive to hire them. It's just about knowing how to train them and get them to do the job well, which is obviously what I do and I teach my students to do. My students are literally all hiring VAs right now. Like I've had one that joined literally a couple of weeks ago and they landed them over £1,000 worth of brand deals in like 2 weeks. So a VA makes a big difference. That's how I got to 10K months myself. So yeah, she's gonna edit it, send it to the brand, I'll get paid. I usually do around 1 or 2 brand deals per day, and obviously as you can see this one's £450, so You can imagine if I do 2 of these in one day, that's like what, near enough like 1K per day doing UGC. I don't work every day. I have at least like maybe 3 days a week that I work. I've raised my prices a lot, so this is why I'm able to get paid such good rates. And obviously I've managed to understand how to delegate my work and hire a VA, which is the most important part to be able to get to this stage where life becomes a lot more blissful than when you're, you know, running around having to do everything yourself. Anyway, I've done this. You can see exactly how it works. It's not hard. You don't have to be an influencer. Normal people do this. My mum does this. She's like 56. She has like less than 100 followers online. We have so many people that I've helped that have been less than 100 followers, just started. They're doing it too. This is just a sign you can also do it, okay? Making money online is not hard as long as you know how. P.S. if you stay to the end, this is your sign. Take action, okay? Don't just watch content. Don't just watch everyone else doing it. Go and get started yourself. The biggest reason people don't succeed is because they don't take action, okay? I hope that I can inspire you. 1, that this is possible for you. 2, to go and take some action and give yourself the chance to succeed.